Hello, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Al's Air Guns. Today, we're not taking a look at an air gun. We're actually taking a look at a tool that I use in the home and shop here. I know it's divergent. Let me know if you do not want to see things like this on this channel. I was operating under the assumption that people may have interests similar to my own. For years, I have been very interested in the WorkSharp knife sharpener, knife and tool sharpener. In the past, I used to make custom knives and had a full-blown bench grinder. So this particular unit has an optional belt grinding attachment, and for Christmas I had gone ahead and picked up both of them. I've been using them for about 6 months, and I wanted to do a review for other people that might be interested, and also to give some tips on using these with a variety of blade styles. When I purchased mine, there was not a lot out other than a couple of pieces by the manufacturer, so I wanted to give some independent feedback and tips on the WorkSharp, and this is actually their Ken Onion series of the WorkSharp sharpener and blade grinding attachment. And Ken Onion is a popular custom knife maker. He collaborated with them to go ahead and improve this series, and this is pretty much their top of the line offering with his name on it. So let's go ahead and take a look. The basic unit consists of the sharpener itself. The sharpener, of course, has an electric motor that powers it, and it has what they refer to as a sharpening cassette that goes ahead and holds abrasive belts. It does come with a variety of belts, and other grits, finishes are available as well. But anyway, through using a variety of belts, we can get the edge that we'd like to see on both knives and tools. So before I go ahead and do some sharpening, let me show you some of the features of the basic unit's cassette. Now, one of the things is it does have an angle adjustment, so you can set everything from a 15 to a 30 degree angle for the blade you're sharpening, which is extremely cool. As I was saying before, this attachment does come off. Unfortunately, it requires a little bit of effort. You just got to give it a straight pull and it comes off the top. And what that leaves you with is an exposed cassette, and via this lever here, this sharpening cassette can rotate into different positions. So if we rotate it like that, or down to there, we have an extremely useful angle grinder, or what I've done is placed things like axes or larger blades, lawnmower blades in a vise, and then gone ahead and used this to restore the edge on those. So this attachment really does more than just knife sharpening. Like I say, as far as using it in the knife sharpening role, I think I prefer the other one significantly. And when we actually look at doing some sharpening, you'll see why that is. But we'll go ahead and put that back. That's as it should be. And we'll go ahead and look at first how the grinding attachment attaches to the unit and what comes with it. And then we'll proceed with sharpening some knives, talk a little bit about the different abrasives that come with it, and that kind of thing. In addition to belts and instructions, the two main pieces included in the WorkSharp blade grinding attachment box will be the main unit itself and this lockdown knob that you're going to use. And what we do to use that is to go ahead, this is unplugged of course, but hanging to the side. We're going to go ahead and remove our sharpening cassette from the unit. We do that by rotating it until we find the keyed spot, and it will release. We'll take the grinding attachment, which is also keyed. Okay, and we are on. Once that's locked in, you can see it like that. That's when we're going to go ahead in a minute and attach this Well, we can do that now. Attach this, what's basically going to be a retainer. And you'll notice this is marked because it is counter-threaded. Normally we go righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, but for this, we're going to spin that on the opposite way. So we go right to tighten it. Just needs to be finger tight. Nothing special there. And when we move up to the blade grinding attachment, we get a packet of larger belts. And that's one of the things that makes this so nice. The other thing that makes the grinding attachment so nice, if you're doing a quantity of knives, if you're doing it as a service or you have a lot in your own inventory, it is super easy to switch and track the belts on this unit. They have this little tension lever here that pulls back, belt slides over, you release it. There's a tracking knob right here, so when we apply power to it and it starts spinning, we can use this job to track the belt left or right. Let's go ahead and turn this thing on so you can see that. Okay, and once we start it, see our belt's tracking off to one side right now. So I'm gonna, whoop, wrong way. Adjust that screw. There we go, now we're pretty much dead center. When we're looking at this unit in more detail, what you'll see is we have a trigger under here for our speed. It is variable speed. That's both our on-off switch and our speed. Speed can be adjusted with this wheel right here because we also have a locking button for the trigger. So when I'm using it as a fixed grinder, I'll go ahead, start it, and then push that locking button in to lock it at the speed it's set to. Now at the same time I can go back and use that wheel to make fine adjustments to the speed and bring it up or down as I feel is appropriate for it. So pretty cool features on that, and let's go ahead and keep looking at some of the other stuff before we do some grinding. Also, to release that, I just need to pull up on the trigger and it'll go ahead and turn itself off.